to another video. In this video, I'm actually going to be doing something very special. I'm actually going to be building a whole PC. That's not just the good part. The good part is with zero experience, meaning anything could go wrong at any moment. With zero experience, it will be hard. Or will it? Stay tuned to find out. Let's start. Now this is the Intel motherboard and believe it or not, it will be actually the best for this PC build. Now I hope you like it, let's get into it. As I'm fitting the processor, you guys must subscribe and like the video. Now that is enough, let's get the processor in. Okay, now this is Intel Core 2 processor. Now this will be the best for this PC build because I actually don't want the performance and this will be okay. Now, by setting this processor off, I was really scared because this was my first time and I could really screw this up. As you can see, I was actually really scared, but turns out it was actually all fine. Now, about the RAMs. Okay, now these are the very basic DDR2 RAMs and they will give me the best performance as possible. Now putting these RAM in was kind of pretty easy task. As you can see, I was absolutely not struggling at all. Now these RAMs are 4 and I have heard that these actually reduce the speed by using 4 by on 404 RAMs. But you know what, I think it will be fine. Now as total I think it is about 3 GB of RAM and that will be fine. As you know, I don't need that much RAM, okay? Don't be mad, okay? And here we go. This is the heatsink that I'm going to be using for my processor and it will keep it so much cool. Putting this heatsink together was kind of very easy. It was just matter of putting 2 screws in. Now as you can see, I was absolutely not struggling at all. Now if you don't know, to screw 2 screws in, you need a screwdriver. Comment down below how many times did I actually say screw. Now screwdriver is in and now I am absolutely fine. Yep, the screws are screwed in. I'm not funny. Now I have to put this heatsink bracket in, so I am actually putting these screws. This was kind of pretty easy. Building a computer for your first time is actually not that hard, right? Now, putting this heatsink and brackets on would be pretty easy, right? Turns out, absolutely not. This man who can solve a cube cannot put a bracket of heatsink together. Because I am not showing this in video, but it actually took me about 3 to 4 tries. Now this is the HDD that I am actually going to use for my PC. It was by far the most easiest part. By putting this HDD inside the brackets, kinda very easy. Building a PC is easy, right? This is actually the case that I'm actually going to be using, and it is okay for 2 reasons. For one, it's actually cheap, and the second reason, I only have this. I don't think I have nothing else. Okay, so let's just do it. The crunchy also. It actually has a lot of space. If you look, this will be the best. Now I'm actually going to be applying the fan first, so it actually I'm easy. So let's do it. The fan is actually now applied into the motherboard, and now I think what is left. Oh, now there's one thing that I'm actually going to apply in this thing which usually modern gaming PCs don't have, and that is CD-ROM. Okay, now this is the CD-ROM that I have. That's it. Now this is actually going to be applying all the way right over here. Here we go. That's just like this. It should just like right in there, which it actually does. Perfection. Now applying this back. Should not be that complicated. So this was the screw. It goes all the way right over here. That should be great. Now what do I need? I think I don't see a motherboard here, right? I need a motherboard. Turns out it was all the way right over here. Beautiful. Let's get into it. Okay, now I have basically screwed up the processor. What screwed up? No. I didn't screw it up like that. I actually screwed the things. Now, this is all beautiful, the RAMs and processors, but there's actually one thing missing. Power supply. And thing does not run without a power supply, you might know. So I have basically this non-modular 250 watts of power supply. Now you might thinking 250 watt is less, right? For a PC like this, which is only capable for performing a housework and works, I think it'll be enough. So let's screw up this. Let's do this. Now I have actually powered the actually power supply is actually screwed up in the PC. Okay, you know what? I'm just not going to say that word again. Now, there's actually one thing where you store all the data type. In this thing, I'll be actually putting in HDD. So this is the 1 terabyte of HDD. Now, it will be, I think, capable of handling what I need to do. So let's just mount it. Now the HDD is actually in there. Now, believe me or not, I have an actually HDD fan. Now this is an actual HDD fan. Oh, pretty fancy, right? I actually know, and just it slides up right about here. Let me just do it. Here we go. Now we actually have an HDD fan. What is actually left? Can you tell? I have actually not powered up anything at all. And most important, the heat sink or radiator, whatever. Let that get mounted. Okay, now this is actually the heat sink that actually I'm going to mount up in this thing. Let's do it. Okay, now I have actually mounted up the heatsink and it will actually keep my CPU cool. Let's get right next to it. Okay, now it's actually time to power up some things. Let's first do this. The main supply to the motherboard. Now, take a rest from that cool little music and now tell me, do you actually use? Because I actually think not. Like, there's a lot of selfish people. Just look at me. I am struggling so hard. This was my first ever time building a PC. Look how hard I'm working. And you guys can subscribe. Like, subscribe. It only takes about a matter of seconds. Not even second. And the best part is actually free. Like, you can give a $10 to a homeless man, and the man who's actually working hard for you, you can't even subscribe him. It will actually take a single penny. It won't. It's all free. Subscribing is actually free. Believe me, man. Now, take your time to subscribe me. So you have done subscribing. Now tell me, if it's actually my videos are cool, or actually I should change my style. Like, I'm making videos for you guys. So the videos that you like, I will actually make the videos like that. So comment down below how like do you videos. And now, I have built this PC and this was, believe it or not, my first ever experience. So if this thing boots up, well done. Or not, I'm going to be lost thousands of dollars and being bankrupt. Not 1,000 or 100 of dollars, you know what? Yeah, let's check it out. Okay, these are all the components that I'm going to be used to check if this thing actually works or not. This is my monitor. Let's get these things fixed in. Please turn on the power. And here we go. Please boot up, please boot up. Okay, let's turn it on. Good sign, that was a good sign. Okay. Well done. It's actually booting up, meaning everything that I have done is all correct. I am actually very happy. Now, this means that you guys should subscribe. Let's enter the password and let's go in. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you're interested in these videos, go and check it out. And don't forget to subscribe, like and share the video. Thank you, and now wait for